Hey guys, I'm here with a Halloween Horror Nights 2011 update. Now I know this is kind of late, but there's just kind of been difficulties with my laptop lately. Like for a while I didn't even have internet, and so I tried to do it off my phone, but said something about like Wi-Fi connection. I don't know, but anyways, first things first. If any of you guys that are watching have took the surveys back in November and in December, I'm not sure if they were December 9. No, they were just November. But anyways, if you guys took them, they had some really weird choices on there and some weird questions. Like one of the weird questions was if you wanted the church round to be relocated. Now, as much as I would love for that to happen, it's probably not, because of all the movies that are being filmed next year. I mean, really, when you think about it, every year more movies keep on coming out. Like, yeah, I mean, just really think about it. Like back in 2005, there was a couple movies coming out, and then every year there's more movies coming out that year. So like 2010, there was like, oh, I don't know, like 20 great movies that came out. Anyways, that's just I don't think it would really work out if they were to move it because of all the shootings and no, not those kind of shootings. You know, like movie shootings. Came out wrong. But anyways, what else is there? Let's see. So a couple of the themes that have been going around. I'll tell you the ones that are probably not gonna be, and that are probably not gonna be there next year, and the ones that have a good chance of actually being there next year. So first of all, John Murdy was thinking of doing, like it. Back to the surveys actually. If you read the choices for the possible themes next year, like when it asked you what themes you'd like to see, there were some crazy themes. Like there were themes based off of video games and TV shows, like Dexter or True Blood or Left 4 Dead or Biohazard, Biohazard, which is Resident Evil. I think that's what they call it here. I'm not sure, but that's what they call it in Japan or something. But anyways, yeah, I don't. There's no way those things are gonna show. And besides, if they were to make a maze off of a video game or just a scare zone off of a video game, most of those video games would not do good. Like there are two good video games that I can think of that could possibly be very good themes or scare zones mazes next year. And those two would be either Dead Space or Nazi Zombies from Call of Duty, the Call of Duty series. Now, on Twitter, I actually asked John Murdy if it would be possible to actually do a Nazi Zombies maze. He said no. I mean, I would just want to know if that would actually even be possible. I'm not saying I would want that to happen. I mean, it would be cool, but, you know, not the greatest choice. But anyways, those are just two that probably won't happen. Also, Wolfman, I've wanted that for a while now, and that's not going to happen now. Because it did not do well with the fan base, which really disappointed me, because the Wolfman has a really good storyline to it, and it's really just creepy. I mean, the Friday the 13th maze that they did this year in 2010, last year, sorry, was I can't believe at the very beginning of the maze, the forest part, that actually looks like you were in a forest when you were in the middle of an industrial theme park. I mean, that's pretty hard to do. But anyways, I just think they would be able to do something like a Wolfman maze. I mean, most of it would be forest, other parts would be, you know, like medieval London, which would also be, that would be easy for them to make, but, you know, Anyways, what are some other movies that probably won't appear? That that were rumored to. The Thing. The Thing was supposed to come. Um, but oh, speaking of The Thing, actually, before I get to the point, uh, it actually the due date. If you last year at Halloween Horror Nights, if you watched the video on the King Kong 360 Express, um, the date has actually been delayed, so it is not coming out this year. It's coming out in 2012, I believe, because it does not want to compete with Scream because they were set to come out uh, to to two dates that were very close together, and you know Scream is very popular. The creators of the Thing didn't want to deal with the masses that would be that would be that would want to see this that would want to see Scream 4. Um, and speaking of Scream 4, that's actually something that probably will actually um, we will see next year because, well, first of all, it's popular. Second of all, it's coming out around Halloween Horror Nights 2011, and it just overall would be a good maze. There was also rumors of Michael Myers coming back, but now that Scream has a good chance, there's probably Michael Myers is not going to come because they're so they're so similar because of the environment, stuff like that. What else? I'm trying to think. Trick or Treat. That is very likely to come next year because of its great not it's not really very it's probably going to come. It could possibly come as a theme. If not, if it doesn't come as a theme, there's like a 95% chance. I mean, that 5% would have to be really confident to beat that 95% in order for it not to appear next year. But anyways, if it doesn't appear as a theme, it will. I will guarantee that it'll appear as a maze or. No, it won't appear as a scare zone. That'd be kind of lame. Also, oh, and if you don't know what Trick or Treat is, it is kind of not very popular, but it's basically just a collection of short stories that explain kind of like the rules of Halloween, the origins, the meaning behind it, stuff like that. It's a good movie. I've seen the first part of it. I have not seen all of it. I want to though, so I could say the first part at least is good. Also, let's see. John Murdy wants to do an original maze this year, because he's been wanting to do it for a while actually. It just seems now would be the best time because this year John Murdy wants it to be all new, unlike last year because it was mostly, in fact, it was almost all remakes or redos except for House of a Thousand Corpses and I mean vampires. I mean, I guess you could kind of consider that not a remake because or a redo because you know they'd never done it before, but it's a House of Horrors maze, so yeah. But anyways, yeah, if they were to do an original maze, it would most likely be based off of either zombies, like a zombie-based maze, or a freaks or lunatics maze, which one of the freaks or lunatics from or the scare zones from 2010. He wants to do a maze, original maze off of those. He's not sure which one yet. I think he decided. I'm not sure. I think he's leaning more towards lunatics than freaks. But that'd be pretty cool. I would really like to see a lunatics maze. I mean, that would be nice. I would enjoy that. So far that was all the ideas so far. and they have started concept design. It's just been what would be the word? I mean, they've started concept design. It's just they haven't really uh, said more than that. Um, they've been trying to get the rights to movies and stuff. They're having meetings with the directors of the movies, stuff like that. That's still kind of going on. I think it's gonna end pretty soon. Probably will. Um, and they're actually tweet actually by John Murray that was posted about 6 hours ago. So kind of in the middle of the day or in the morning. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so he posted, and I quote, "Today we're going to start working on the Terror Tram for 2011 and continue conversations with studios and filmmakers. Lots of possibilities, exclamation mark." Oh, so this is exciting because this means that they're actually starting the Terror Tram. So pretty soon we might be finding out whether or not the Terror Tram will be in a new location or in an old one. So let's pray it's in a new one because the old one's kind of getting, old. Honestly, I'll be flat out. It's just kind of getting old, really. I mean, they've done it for a while now. It keeps on. It's just. I think it would be better because most people actually want the Terror Tram to get longer, but that's not a good idea. The reasons why would be because it would. I mean, the Terror Tram itself is pretty long. I mean, they wanted it to be longer, but it actually felt shorter for some reason. I don't know why. Terror Tram wasn't very good last year. But anyways, that's really exciting. Maybe we could see whether or not it'll be moved to a new location pretty soon. So I'll keep you guys informed, and that's it right now. So I'll be posting videos about every time there's a good tweet, not some there's a good tweet by John Murdy, or I find something on the internet or I hear something. So every week or so. Okay, so please subscribe, and I will check in with you guys later.